The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Illustrations by Ruth Harper and Nancy Leake. To Stephanie, Rebecca Corin, and children everywhere who love to be loved. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. He didn't want to go to school. He told his mother, "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. May I stay home with you." And there is our little raccoon. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him by the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." Look, there's a squirrel and a bird. I bet Chester going to school isn't going to be all by himself. You'll make new friends to play with and new toys. Read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. Why would a raccoon go to school at night? Because raccoons are nocturnal. They sleep during the day, and they go to school at night. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of a secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the Kissing Hand. The Kissing Hand, said Chester. What's that? I'll show you, said Mrs. Raccoon, and took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and to his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. You can see it happening right there in the picture. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she said to Chester, whenever you feel lonely and you need a little loving from home, you press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves me, Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump from your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. And there she's giving him a hug. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she said to him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. Chester loved his kissing hand, and now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. And Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Look at, some opossums must be going to school. And a rabbit. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and an I love you, Chester turned and danced away with all the other little critters that are going to school. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school. And as a hoot all rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. And there's a picture of all of the little critters in their nighttime school. And there's Chester's kissing him, and it says, I love you. Enjoy school.